What's up guys, Shane Starnes here with Droid Monitor X. The iPhone 10 and Galaxy Note 8 are the current top dogs in the market. The Note 8 may have the slight advantage over the iPhone 10. These are my top 10 reasons why the Galaxy Note 8 is better than the iPhone 10. Let's go ahead and get started. The first and most important reason, as far as I'm concerned, has to be Samsung Pay. Yes, Apple does have Apple Pay, which uses NFC, and not everybody has NFC payment options. Samsung uses magnetic secure transmission, meaning that your Samsung Pay will work on any pay terminal that takes a debit or credit card. I use Samsung Pay on the Galaxy Note 8 and also on my Galaxy S8 on a daily basis. There's nothing better than walking into a store, pulling out your Samsung device and having the teller tell you that it will not work, and then it actually works. Hopefully Apple will eventually be able to license the MST technology from Samsung. Until then, I think the Note 8 has the edge. Next up is fingerprint scanner. While I don't think that Samsung has picked the best placement for the fingerprint scanner on the Galaxy Note 8, at least they decided to include the feature. The iPhone 10 does not have a fingerprint scanner. They are instead replacing the fingerprint scanner with Face ID. The Note 8 still has Face Unlock and even an iris scanner. I just like to have those options. As someone who's used Face Unlock in the past, a fingerprint scanner is just more convenient because I can begin the process while the phone is still in my pocket. It's open and ready to use when I have the phone in front of my face versus Face ID where you have to swipe up and then look at the phone. While Samsung did ditch the physical home button with the Galaxy S8, there is still a software home button, meaning you'll be able to get home from any screen on the UI. That can't be said with the iPhone X. There is no physical home button or software home button on the iPhone X, and instead you have to use gestures. That's going to take some getting used to. I prefer actually having a home button, so I'm glad that Samsung did decide to keep the home button on the Galaxy Note 8. While Apple has introduced a new nearly bezel-less display for the iPhone 10, I still think the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 has the advantage in the display department. First of all, the Note 8 display is higher resolution. It does have that QHD 6.3-inch display. The Note 8 has 522 pixels per inch, while the iPhone 10 only has 458 pixels per inch. It also seems that Apple decided to purchase the less expensive display from Samsung. Their display only reaches 620 nits of brightness at max brightness, while the Galaxy Note 8 can get peak brightnesses up to 1200 nits when exposed to direct sunlight. While I would have loved to have seen Samsung update their quick charge technology, at least they have quick charge technology with the included charger. The Galaxy Note 8 does support Quick Charge 2.0 or Samsung's fast adaptive charging, while the iPhone 10 doesn't have any fast charging built in specifically. You can get faster charge speeds with an iPad charger, but that's not going to come with your $1,000 device, which in my opinion gives the Samsung Note 8 the slight advantage. I've been using the Galaxy Note 8 as my main primary device for the past couple of weeks now, and I have to say this is the fastest, quickest device that Samsung has ever produced, and I think part of that has to do with the 6 gigabytes of RAM that are included with this phone. The iPhone 10, on the other hand, is only going to ship with 3 gigabytes of RAM. The extra RAM will definitely come in handy when it comes to multitasking. Seeing that Apple always does a really good job with their software, Apple should be as quick as the Note 8. Just know that you're getting more bang for your buck when it comes to hardware with the Galaxy Note 8. It comes as no surprise that the Apple iPhone 10 will not have expandable storage. You will not be able to use a micro SD card to get more storage for your Apple iPhone 10. If you want more storage on the Apple 10, you're going to have to buy a more expensive model to get that onboard storage. The Galaxy Note 8 comes with 64 gigabytes of onboard storage with the base model, but they do allow you to expand that up to 2 terabytes with that micro SD card slot. In my opinion, that gives, once again, the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 the edge. The iPhone 10 is USB-C spec compliant. Even though it's USB-C spec compliant, it still utilizes a Lightning port, which means you're going to have to buy all of your accessories for this phone from Apple. Samsung, on the other hand, decided to not go with a proprietary connector. Instead, they've gone with the industry standard USB Type-C. This means that virtually any accessory with a USB Type-C connection will be compatible with the Galaxy Note 8. When it comes to waterproofing, both Apple and Samsung have done an incredible job with their devices. The iPhone X has an IP67 water resistance rating, which means that it can withstand a 3.3 foot submersion for about 30 minutes. The Note 8 has an IP68 rating. The IP68 means that it can withstand water submersion with the specified depth and time that the manufacturer provides. So in this case, Samsung says that their device can be submerged up to 5 feet for 30 minutes, giving the Note 8 the slight advantage. When it comes to cell phone design, aesthetics is everything, and the Note 8, in my opinion, is more aesthetically pleasing, especially considering the fact that it doesn't have a camera bump. The iPhone X, on the other hand, has a nasty camera bump. If you don't mind a camera bump and having your phone to wobble on flat surfaces, then you're not going to mind the camera bump on the iPhone X. As for me, I prefer the flat camera back on the Galaxy Note 8. Both the Galaxy Note 8 and iPhone X are going to set you back roughly $1,000. The Note 8 comes in at $930, while the iPhone X comes in at $999. The one advantage that the Note 8 has over the iPhone X is that when you pay $1,000 for the device, you're going to get freebies with the Galaxy Note 8. You have the choice of either a Samsung Gear 360 camera valued at around $300, or you can choose the accessory bundle, which includes a wireless charger and 256 gigabyte micro SD card slot, which is also valued at about $250. You can deduct that from your $930 to give you a much better value for the Galaxy Note 8. Obviously, only you know which phone is best for you. There are certainly things that are better about the Apple iPhone X than the Galaxy Note 8, and I'll probably put together a video on why the Apple iPhone X is better than the Galaxy Note 8. What are your thoughts? Which phone is best for you? Let me know in the comments. That about wraps it up for this video. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for more content like this in the future. You can find more of me at droidmodderx.com. Follow me on Twitter at droidmodderx. Thanks guys for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.